When people began to notice the many social problems in the 19th century, one of the solutions activists began to think about was providing better public education. Some taxpayers were opposed to this idea of supporting public education, but one reformer rose above the rest to lead the state of Massachusetts and the country to a strong public education system. Horace Mann was one example of how one person can make a difference for a cause that they believe in. Horace Mann was born poor and had to educate himself. Soon enough, he became a member of legislature, earned a law degree, and became the first secretary of the Board of Education. Mann believed in the absolute right to an education of every human being that comes into the world, and his strong belief in this brought about a great change. Mann supported taxes to give people access to education. Some changes Mann brought about were grade levels, teacher training, and consistent curriculum. Mann's 6 principles of education. 1. Citizens cannot maintain both ignorance and freedom. 2. This education should be paid for, controlled, and maintained by the public. 3. This education should be provided in schools that embrace children from varying backgrounds. 4. This education must be non-sectarian, does not have ties to a specific religion or political point of view. 5. This education must be taught using tenets of a free society. And 6. This education must be provided by well-trained, professional teachers. William Holmes McGuffey is best known for writing the McGuffey Readers, the first widely used textbook. His family strongly supported education for the youth. McGuffey was enrolled in a public school along with receiving tuition in Latin from a minister. After graduating from Washington College, he chose a teaching career, becoming a professor of languages, then becoming the department head of philosophy of the mind in Miami University, Ohio. He eventually became the department head of moral philosophy at the University of Virginia. McGuffey was most famous for publishing textbooks that became the standardized reading for most public schools in the United States. The McGuffey Readers hoped to instill good values and morality in the students that read them. While public education created a society who could better form relationships in all parts of life, it was still more available and acceptable for white males than it was for other demographics. However, the majority of young people received a better education than they would have without the support of people like Horace Mann and William Holmes McGuffey.